Well, hello and how are you? Hey friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you from right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, today's Saturday, August the 1st, 2020. Got a happy birthday shout out going out to Chris Rickard, Selena Morega, and Emmeline Stangasin Carbita. Satin gassing, satin, satin gas, satin gassing. We'll go with that. So, without further ado, here's a birthday song for the three of you. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So, happy birthday, I must say. Chris, Selena, and Emily. You're 1 more year older today, so happy birthday to you, I say. I said, hey, Emmeline, Selena, and Chris, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So happy birthday to you, I say. You're 1 more year older today, so happy birthday to you, I say. And many more. Ya cha 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 cha. Ha ha ha. All right. Got a Facebook poke shout out going out to Amanda Sue Little. Happy Facebook poke to you, Amanda Sue. All right. Let's see. How about some local weather? Local weather forecast brought to you today by Papa John's Pizza. Yeah, Papa John's Pizza were so kind as to send me some gear. That's right. They sent me a nice new shirt and a Corona face mask. Yes, a Papa John's face mask, which of course I don't wear, but hey, you never can tell. I might wear a face mask one of these days if I go somewhere. I don't go anywhere, and if I do, I hardly ever wear one anyway. But that's beside the point. One day I will. Anyway, today's weather forecast: St. Charles, August the 1st. Partly cloudy skies. Oh, anyway, about Papa John's Pizza. That's right. If you're thinking about carry-out pizza, well, you can't go wrong without going to Papa John's. Give them a call. They'll be more than happy to deliver. That's right. Hey, Papa John's Pizza has got one of the best specialty pizzas. All kinds of specialty pizzas, not one of the best. All their pizzas are great and fine. And of course, they've got Pepsi Cola and all kinds of sides to make your mouth water. So you check into Papa John's online and you can find out just exactly what you'd like to indulge in. All right, there you go. August 1st, partly cloudy skies. Slight chances of showers late on tonight with 63 degrees Fahrenheit temperature wise. Winds are going to be light and variable. Sunday, August the 2nd, scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout the day. Highs around 81 degrees Fahrenheit with winds west at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 60%. Scattered thunderstorms in the evening with partly cloudy skies overnight. Lows around 65 degrees Fahrenheit with winds light and variable. Chances of rain 40%. West to northwest winds at about 4 miles per hour. Variable clouds with scattered thunderstorms on Monday, August the 3rd, with highs around 76 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be north to northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour, and chances of rain are going to be 40%. Let's see, a few clouds, lows around 61 degrees Fahrenheit, with winds north to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now, I don't know if it came up right the other day or not. Um, Tuesday, August 4th, is Go Vote Day, and well, I leaned to my right, but if you look in the video, it shows left, so I'm gonna lean this way, so it still looks like I'm leaning right. Anyway, uh, that's the direction I lean when I go vote. So all you voters go out there and vote. August the 4th. Tuesday, that is, intervals of clouds and sunshine. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. Highs near 75 degrees Fahrenheit and winds north at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then mainly clear skies overnight with temperatures up to 56 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds north to northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Okie dokie then. Wednesday, August the 5th. Sunny skies along with a few clouds. Highs around 76 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds light and variable. Partly cloudy skies with low temperatures around 59 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be light and variable. Thursday. Oh, excuse me. Got a little something in my system, so mostly sunny skies, highs around 79 degrees Fahrenheit, with winds southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies early, and then scattered thunderstorms developing later at night. Lows around 63 degrees Fahrenheit, with winds southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 40%. All right, then. That is your St. Charles weather forecast for the local St. Charles viewing area. Brought to you today by Papa John's Pizza. That's right, carry out pizza. Pick it up, carry it out, or have them deliver it. Papa John's Pizza. All right, there we go. How about with it being the way it is outside, looking out there, that I got gray skies looking at me. But I know in my heart somewhere there's some sunshine. So here we go. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. And when it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. I guess you'd say, oh, what can make me feel this way is my girl, my girl, my girl. Talking about my girl. I've got so much money, the bees envy me. I've got a sweeter song than the birds in the tree. Well, I guess you'd say, oh, what can make me feel this way is my girl, my girl, my girl. Talking about my girl, my girl. Hey, 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 hey. Ooh, I don't need no money, fortune, or fame. I got all the riches, baby, one man can claim. Well, I guess you'd say, oh, what can make me feel this way is my girl, my girl, my girl. Talking about my girl, my girl. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day with my girl. I've even got the month of May with my girl. Talking about, talking about, talking about my girl. My girl. All right. How about a little bit of this guy? Riding on the city of New Orleans. Illinois Central. Monday morning rail. 15 cars and 15 restless riders. 3 conductors and 25 sacks of mail. While they're out on the southbound Odyssey. And the train pulls out of Kankakee. Rolling along past houses, farms, and fields. Past those towns that have no names. Freight yards full of old gray men and graveyards of rusted automobiles, singing, Good morning, America, how are you? Don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the one they call the city of New Orleans, and I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Well, dealing cards with old black men, with the old men in the club cars. Plenty of points and no one's keeping score. Say, won't you pass that paper bag and hold the paper bottle and feel the wheels a rumbling neath the floor. And the sons of the Pullman porters and the sons of the engineers riding their father's magic carpets made of steel. And the days are full of restlessness, and the dreams are full of memories, and the echoes of the freight train whistles clear. Singing, Good morning, America, how are you? Saying, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. And I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Oh, but it's twilight on the city of New Orleans. Talking about a pocket full of fears. Halfway home we'll be there by morning, with no tomorrow waiting round the bend. Singing, Good morning, America, how are you? Oh, I love you. Singing, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Singing, Good morning, America, how are you? Saying, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. And I'll be gone 500 miles before the day is done. I'll be gone 500 miles before the day is done. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. Sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost always makes me high. If I had a day that I could give to you, I'd give to you a day just like today. If I had a song that I could sing for you, I'd sing a song to make you feel this way. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. Sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost always makes me high. If I had a tale that I could tell to you, I'd tell a tale sure to make you smile. If I had a wish that I could wish for you, I'd make a wish for sunshine all the while. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. Sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost always makes me high. Sunshine almost all the time makes me high. Sunshine almost always. Let's see here. A new man but Jingles and he danced for you in worn out shoes, silver hair and ragged shirt and baggy pants, the old soft shoe. He jumped so high, he jumped so high, then he lightly touched down. Mr. Bojangle, Mr. Bojangle, Mr. Bojangle, down. I met him in a cell in New Orleans. It was down and down. He looked to me to be the eyes of age as he spoke right out. He talked about life. He talked of life. He laughed, slapped his leg and started, and he said his name, Jingles, and he danced a lick across the cell. He grabbed his pants and took a stance, and he jumped so high he clicked his heels. I can't really sing anymore, folks. Sorry about that. Got a little something in my throat, and it's just not working out. I was gonna sing that, and then I was gonna sing another song. Hopefully, I can read the story. It is time for the children's story. We're gonna do Jack and the Beanstalk today, and here's how it goes. And this is by, um, I'm not sure who it's by. Hear how he had been in the grain. Here, Jack and the Beanstalk. Hear how he'd been in the giant's castle and all his adventures. She was very glad to see the hen with which would make them rich once more. What is it? Oh, not at the beginning. No wonder. Once upon a time. There we go. I don't know. There might be a big square fan in there somewhere. Might be in the shed. Jack and the Beanstalk. I don't think so. Once upon a time, there was a poor widow who lived in a little cottage with her only son, Jack. Jack was a giddy, thoughtless boy, but very kind-hearted and affectionate. There had been a hard winter, and after it the poor woman had suffered from fever and age and ague. Jack did not work as yet, and by degrees they grew dreadfully poor. The widow saw that there was no me- means of keeping Jack and herself from starvation, but by selling her cow. So one morning she said to her son, I am too weak to go myself, Jack, so you must take the cow to market for me and sell her. Never mind, mother, said Jack. We must sell Milky White. Never mind, mother, said Jack. We must sell Milky White. Trust me to take a good bargain. And away he went to the market. For some time he went along very sadly, but after a little while he quite recovered his spirits. As he was leading the cow by the halter, he went whistling along until he made met a butcher. Good morning, said the butcher. Good morning, sir, answered Jack. Where are you going? Said the butcher. I'm going to the market to sell the cow. It's lucky I met you, said the butcher. You may save yourself the trouble of going so far. With this, with this, he put his hand in his pocket and pulled out 5 curious-looking beans. What do you have? What do you call these beans? Are these? He said. Beans, said Jack. Yes, said the Yes, he said, beans, but they're the most wonderful beans that ever were known. If you plant them overnight, by the next morning they'll grow up and reach the sky. But to save you the trouble of going all the way to the market, I don't mind exchanging them for that cow of yours. When he brought them home to his mother, instead of the money she expected for her nice cow, she was very vexed and shed many tears, scolding Jack for his folly. He was very sorry, and mm, mother and son went to bed very sadly that night. Their last hope seemed gone. So Jack went whistling along until he met a. At daybreak, Jack rose and went out into the garden. At last, he thought, I will sow the wonderful beans. Mother says that they were just common scarlet runners and nothing else, but I may as well sow them. So he took a piece of stick and made some holes in the ground and put in the beans. That day they had very little dinner and went sadly to bed, knowing that for the next day there would be none. And Jack, unable to sleep from grief and vexation, got up at daybreak and went out into the garden. What was he what was his amazement to find that the beans had grown up into the night and climbed up and up till they covered the high cliffs that sheltered the cottage and disappeared above it. The stall had twined the stall had twined and twisted themselves together till they formed a quite a ladder. It would be easy to climb it, thought Jack, and having thought of the experiment, he at once resolved to carry it out, for Jack was a great climber. However, after his last mistake about the cow, he thought he had better consult his mother first. Wonderful growth of the beanstalk. So Jack called his mother, and they both gazed in silent wonder at the beanstalk, which was not only of great height, but was thick enough to bear Jack's weight. I wonder where it ends, said Jack to his mother. I think I will climb up this and see. His mother wished him not to venture up this strange ladder, but Jack coaxed her to give her consent to the attempt, for he was certain there must be something wonderful in the beanstalk. So at last she yielded to his wishes, and so Jack instantly began to climb and went up and up and up the ladder like stalk, the ladder like stalk, till everything he had left behind him, the cottage, the village, and even the tall church tower, looked quite little, and still he could not see the top of the beanstalk. And Jack felt a little tired, and thought for a moment that he would go back again, but he was a very persevering boy, and he knew that the way to succeed in anything is not give up. So after resting for a moment, he went on, after climbing higher and higher till he grew afraid to look down for fear that he should be giddy. Jack at last reached the top of the beanstalk, and found himself in a beautiful country, finely wooded with beautiful meadows covered with sheep. A crystal stem, a crystal stream ran through the pastures. Not far from the place where he had got off the beanstalk stood a fine, strong castle. Jack wondered very much that he would never heard. Jack wondered very much that he had never heard or seen this castle before. But when he reflected on the subject, he saw that it was as much se- separated from the village by the perpendicular rock on which it stood as it was in another land. While Jack was standing looking at the castle, a very strange looking woman came out of it, though come out of the woods, and adventured advanced towards him. She wore a pointed cap of quilted red satin, turned up with ermine, and her hair streamed loose over her shoulders, and she walked with a staff. Jack took off his cap and made his bow. "If you please, ma'am," said he, "is this your home?" "No," said the old lady. "Listen, and I will tell you the story of the castle. Oh, once upon a time there was a noble king, a noble knight, who lived in this castle, which is on the borders of fairyland. He had a fairy and a beloved wife, and several lovely children, and as his neighbors, the little people were very friendly towards him. They bestowed on him many excellent and precious gifts. Rumors whispered of these treasures, and a monstrous giant who lived in at a no great distance, and who was a very wicked be- being, resolved to obtain possession of them. And so he bribed a false servant to let him inside the castle. And when the knight was in bed and asleep, and he killed him as he lay. Then he went to the part of the castle which was the nursery, and also killed all the poor little ones that he found there. Happily for her, the lady went happily for her, the lady was not to be found. She had gone with her infant son, who was only 2 or 3 months old, to visit her old, half awakened, and have eaten you as what? Happily for her, the lady was not to be found. She had gone with her infant son, who was only 2 or 3 months old, to visit her old, half awakened, and half eaten you, as he did them, for breakfast. Yeah, there's a page missing. Yeah, 2 pages. It skipped from 4 to 7, folks. I'm sorry to tell you that we're not going to be able to read Jack and the Beanstalk for you. I am so sorry. Well, darn. Well, it looks like I'm sorry, folks, but we're not going to be able to do that. Better let the Library of Congress know that they got a page missing out of their Jack and the Beanstalk book. Anyway, that being said, I will do a portion of the program called Our Daily Bread. Our Daily Bread is brought to us today by The Bible with Briscoe 2020. Yes, the Bible with Briscoe 2020 is a daily reading of the Bible with your messenger of God, Shenandoah Briscoe. Today we're going to be covering Psalms 57 through 59 and Romans 4. Okay, today's devotion is a divine duet. And today's scripture for that devotion is John 15, 1 through 11. And so, here we go. John 15, 1 through 11. The vine and the branches. I am the true vine, and my Father is the gardener. He cuts off every branch in me that bears no fruit, while every branch that does bear fruit, he prunes so that it will be even more fruitful. You are already clean because I would have spoken to you. Remain in me as I also remain in you. No branch can bear fruit by itself. It must remain in the vine. Neither can you bear fruit unless you remain in me. I am the vine, and you are the branches. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you cannot do anything. If you do not remain in me, you are like a branch that is thrown away and withers. Such branches are picked up and thrown into the fire and burned. If you remain in me and my words remain in you, ask whatever you wish, and it will be done for you. This is to my Father's glory, that you bear much fruit, showing yourselves to be my disciples. As the Father has loved me, so have I loved you. Now remain in my love. If you keep my commands, you will remain in my love, just as I have kept my Father's commands and remained in his love. I have told you this so that you may joy, so that my joy may be in you, and that your joy may be Capulet. And so there you have it. That, my friends, was John 5, 1 through 11. All right. Hey, that looks like the end of the Daily Bread portion of the program, which was brought to you today by the Bible with Briscoe 2020, a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. All right, here we go. That seems like the end of it. I will try to sing one more song for you, and that will be, oh, well, goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I said goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. This here's been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning in to the Shen Show. And as always, you know, God loves you and so do I. So come back and see me tomorrow because, well, I'll be here and I hope that you are too.